Hey guys, James Huguenot here, making a video. It's Saturday, December 30th. I'm just at my church in the office. I'm just preparing for my sermon tomorrow as we advance into 2018. It's going to be an exciting year. I think 2018 is going to provide for all of us amazing opportunities. What 2018, I believe, is going to be about for everybody in the world, just like every day is, it's going to be a year of choices each day to make new decisions, better decisions, wiser decisions, in order that we might advance our lives mentally, physically, and spiritually further and further and further than we were in 2017. Each day presents a brand new opportunity. Each day presents many moments to make the right decision. And we all get to this point in our life each and every day where, we can take the easy way out. We can do the wrong thing. We could do not good things when we ought to do the right things. You know what I mean? We're going to have these opportunities this year. And this is kind of where I'm going with my sermon tomorrow, is that 2018 is going to be a year of choices that we can advance our life further and beyond anything we can think or imagine by making the right choice in a difficult place. And this comes through discipline. This comes through an understanding that each choice we make, whether good or bad, has consequences. Now, the consequences of bad choices, bad decisions, could be financial ruin, could be your health and well-being gets devastated. Think about this for a moment. Say you've been following me for a while, you see that I've been investing in crypto a little bit. What if in 2017 or 2018 I just decided to remortgage my house and put all that money onto Bitcoin, right? And say I got whatever, I got 20 or 50 Bitcoin, and Bitcoin price goes from 16,000 a coin and it collapses down to 3,000 a coin, and I would lose so much. And you know what? There's people that have done this. There's people that have remortgaged their houses and bought into crypto or bought into some penny stock of some future mining venture. They've made terrible financial decisions. But 2018 presents an opportunity to not make those same decisions, to make a wise decision. Maybe instead of taking $50,000, take $2,500. Put that on a high-risk investment. Then perhaps if you lose it, it's not a big deal. But if it does hit, you're laughing. You've succeeded. Or, say, for example, in regards to our health and fitness, we stop exercising in 2018. We don't walk every day. We don't go to the gym and develop a good disciplined routine and habit of hitting the weights. And instead we go to McDonald's twice a week and Wendy's twice a week, and we order a pizza every night. Well, you know what? Those decisions add up over time. And as a result, you get a little extra flab. You get a little extra fat. You get a little more tired. You have a hard time walking up the stairs. And then before you know it, your arteries are getting clogged. And 3, 4, 5 years down the road, you're getting type 1 or type 2 diabetes. Guys, it's these little decisions that we make each and every day that echo into eternity. So instead, why not just, if you want to just play it safe with your investments going back there, why don't you just set your bank up to invest $5 a day into something like, in Canada, you can invest in a bank that pays dividends, or TELUS or Bell, which pays dividends, and just let that ride over 20 years. Well, the compounding interest of that and reinvesting your dividends is going to take you places where probably your risky investment into crypto will never take you. Or what if you just decided to walk for 1 mile every night, 1 kilometer every night, and instead of eating fast food 3 times a week, you ate fast food only 1 time per week? Well, I can tell you what, you're going to be in a lot better shape than if you ate that fast food 3 times a week and never walked a mile. Heck, things compound, guys. But then we can take it a step further and look at our spiritual life. And we know, I believe we know deep down inside what's right and what's wrong, what's sin and what's not sin. And so if we continue to sin, whatever it might be, lying, stealing, cheating, being jealous, being envious, instead of these things, which if we continue to do, a compulsive liar, they get trapped in their lies. And so one lie builds on another lie, builds on another lie, builds on another lie, right? We get way up here, it goes sideways, it goes every which way. And then they have no idea what lie they told, and they get trapped in it, and you call them out on it, and they're just crushed. And they're lost, and no one respects the compulsive liar because they've been deceived by that sin to try to make themselves look better than they actually are through exaggeration and storytelling. When it would have been far better just to tell the truth and not try to make yourself more high or more important than you ought to be. Humility has huge rewards attached to it. That's a spiritual law. Jesus Christ, when he came into the world, he didn't come to be the king. He didn't come to be served by everybody. He came to be a servant and to serve people. That's why he went to prostitutes. He went to tax collectors. He went to people that were diseased and sick and broken and hurt. And he didn't take from them. He gave them life. He healed them. He showed them a better way to live. That they ought to stop that sin, and that they might receive healing and hope and faith. And he set them free. People really don't understand Jesus, I think, a lot of times. They don't understand Christianity, the heart of it. The heart of Christianity isn't about being strict or about being above other people. The whole heart of Christianity is to be like Jesus Christ. And that's to be a servant. Someone that goes to the sick, the hurt, the lonely, the broken in the world, and to offer them hope, to feed them a meal, to give them clothes, to give them a couple bucks, and to say, hey man, I care about you. I love you. Can I show you a better way? Let me take care of you. Let me get you a job. Let me introduce you to Jesus and the life that he lived and what he wants for you. He doesn't want you to suffer and hurt and be alone without friends. He wants you to have a family. He wants to care for you through the church. I mean, that's what it's all about. And, I don't know what you guys believe. I don't know what you're living for. But I can tell you that if you really look into who the person of Jesus is and not what you see from the churches doing and all the ego and the pomp that goes around it, but you look at the heart of Jesus, you're going to see a servant. A God who is a servant that came to give his life for the ransom of everybody, that we might have everlasting life. And so 2018 is going to be a year of decision for everybody, each moment of every day, to decide, are you going to do the right thing or the wrong thing? Are you going to live for yourself or are you going to live for others? Are you going to give more of yourself than you take for yourself? There's a law that's in effect, and I believe most people can understand this, is that you reap what you sow. So if you give of your time, if you give of your efforts, if you give of your finances, if you give of your love and your joy and your hope, you're going to get those things back. You're going to get more of them back than you put out. That's a spiritual law. That's not just a Christian law. That's a spiritual law that I know a lot of people believe. People look at the law of attraction. That's what it's all about. But that's actually the law of faith and work that Jesus taught us about. But if you give hate, if you give jealousy, if you give complaining, if you give anger, selfishness, lies, you're just going to get those things back. And it's going to hurt when you get those things back because they're going to be multiplied and it's going to weigh you down. Don't give negative things. Be positive. Make the decision that leads to your advancement in your mental and spiritual and physical development. And that's where life is found. 2018 is a year of choices, my friends. Choose to do what is right in the most difficult situation. And you know what? Those difficult situations will happen less and less and less. And you will have so much more freedom in your life than you can ever think or imagine. So guys, I'm glad you subscribed to my channel. I know this isn't necessarily on crypto or fitness today. This was more based on faith. And the faith I want you to have is a faith in yourself and a faith in God. A faith that recognizes that you are made in the image and likeness of God. That you can do the impossible. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. And you can set goals that are so far above where you're currently living. And you can hit them if you go after them with all your heart. But what it will take is discipline and honor and integrity to do the right thing at the right time in a difficult situation when the easy way seems so appeasing and appealing. You say, I'm going to say no to that easy way. I'm going to do what's right even though it's harder because I know that I'm going to reap the rewards from it. So I'm hoping you guys have an amazing 2018. That you advance financially, physically, spiritually, relationally, and in your personal development. I think that you guys are awesome. I love y'all. Stay tuned. Subscribe if you like what I'm putting out. Leave a comment below if you need to talk about anything. I'm here for you guys. Pastor James signing out. Cheers.